Why are you here?
I brought Vanessa with me. She's gonna help me convince you to forgive me.
She looks a little different from the last time I saw her.
She's in the car. She won't come in.
So, you brought Vanessa here to help you, but she won't come in. That's a pretty good start. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Actually, yeah, it's just... I want to explain it. It's kind of embarrassing.
Well, you stalked me, first of all. Is there anything else you've been hiding?
Yeah, there is.
Well, let's hear it. You got nothing to lose.
Some help you are. What? You don't remember me? I told you to break up with Zach. I looked like Zach when I told you that. That might be throwing you off.
You're also what I saw in my dream last April?
Yes, I am.
My spirit guide?
Archangel. Now, let's talk about the mess you've made.
Because I'm not helping Brittany?
No. What about what happened with Zach? What he told you before he left? And what happened with Blake last night?
Place looks the same as when you were here last.
Zach hasn't been back.
How could he? You prevented that.
So I attacked Zach, but I didn't attack Melony?
No, Blake. You did it all.
Wait, no. Tim said that Vanessa thinks I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, Tim and Vanessa don't know the whole story.
I don't know the whole story.
Then let's clarify. What did you do when you went to meet Zach?
We fought. You told me to fight him.
And I only give good advice. Why did you fight?
What did you tell to Chris?
Okay, Blake. Calm down.
So what, you can talk me out of this?
No, so I can do this. Now you dropped a piece of paper, information you were gathering on reasons why you were the killer.
No, I'm not capable of killing 8 people and having no memory about it.
Do you want to have the memory? Do you want to remember what happened?
Yes!
See, I think you're lying there, Blake, because if you wanted to know, you'd know by now. Subconsciously, you know what remembering will do.
You took that.
Yeah, and I gave it to Chris. You couldn't remember what you were doing at the time of the murders, and you still can't remember.
That doesn't mean...
It means that you could be the killer, and I'm not gonna let you kill me. I'm not as stupid as everyone else. I kicked your ass once before. I'll do it again.
I let you do that. Trying to help your little suicidal ego. But like I said before, I don't care anymore.
Zach thought the exact same thing that I've been trying to convince you for months.
If I did do it, then where's his body? Where's his blood in my apartment?
You covered it up.
That doesn't make sense.
What don't you get about this, Blake? You were drunk and angry, and you did something so horrific that you don't want to remember. Hence, you don't remember.
That's not even possible.
Okay, I see it. You need reason. You need science and logic to guide your mind through this. How about this? Drunk plus Blake equals murder. Okay, not enough? Fine. Go ahead. Go find your proof. I can wait.
You know, I'm not as confident as everybody thinks I am. I'm kind of insecure.
You're not saying anything new.
Okay, well, I wanted to date you ever since I first met you. February freshman year.
I never talked to you until junior year. I didn't even know you before I transferred there.
Well, I knew you. You made a class together, actually. You sat right next to me. You never noticed me. And then I found out you were friends with Vanessa and those people, so I kind of asked her if she... Well, I just really think that you should hear this from her. She can tell you this part.
Zach, I need to know if you're okay. No one has heard from you, and I'm really worried. The last thing you said to me, I need to know if you're okay. Please just call me. I'm sorry about... Please just call me.
What are you doing?
Finding out what the hell is up with that?
That's not what you need to do.
Then what is? What is it, Blake?
I need your help.
About last night?
Sort of. You took a class on memory and dealt with blackouts and stuff, right?
Yeah, why?
I need to know who taught it.
Just some graduate TA doing some thesis on it.
I need to talk to them now.
Her name is Theresa Williams. She has an office in Gimbal. I gotta go. There's someone I need to talk to.
Gina?
Ben, what are you doing here?
I came to see how Melony was. Is she okay?
Yeah, it's a mild concussion with some blood loss, but they're not sure. Yeah, thanks for coming. I know we haven't really talked since. Yeah, well, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
No problem. How are you?
I'm incredibly freaked out, but... this is Ben. Ben, this is...
Chad! Isn't that right?
Yeah, do you guys know each other?
Oh, I think we do.
No. We went to high school together. Boarding school. Overland Prep. I know your last name. It's Chad.
Ralston.
Oh, that doesn't sound familiar.
I don't know what to say. Well, if you don't mind stopping the accusations, I'm gonna go see how my girlfriend's doing.
Hi. I had some questions about memory loss.
The first exam isn't for 5 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not in your class.
Then why are you...
My friend Vanessa had you last year, and she said that you studied alcohol-related blackouts. That is what you're studying, right?
Yeah, that's one of my interests.
Well, I'm having them, and I need to know if it's possible to harm someone and not remember it the next morning. Can you help me?
She still looks invisible.
She was here, I swear.
Look, I don't know what you're up to. I obviously have never known. But again, I've got a life to get back to. Let's go home.
You just gonna give up that easily?
You're what Chris has been seeing in a different form of that thing that told me my relationship was doomed.
I was right, wasn't I?
What do you want?
I want things to go as planned, but all of you don't seem to want that to happen. I might have to intervene. I'm losing Chris.
So?
He's not behaving the way he should. I think I was wrong. Maybe you're not the problem. Maybe there's some good in you yet.
How can I get him back? What do I need to do?
First, get Vanessa back here. She's about to ruin everything.
Hi.
Hi. Do I know you?
No, my friend's boyfriend lives in the building next door and he's not home. Can I use your phone?
You don't have a cell phone?
Yeah, I guess that worked better back in the 90s. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
You look exactly like someone I used to know. Someone who went to my college.
What college?
Are you normally a violent person?
Does that really matter?
If you're normally prone to violence, it might be more likely that you're capable of hurting someone while intoxicated and then not remembering it the next morning.
But I can't brutally attack someone and then have no memory of the next morning, right?
Well, there was a case of a man in Kirkland, Washington, who was charged with killing a woman, her 2 children, and her sister, and then setting fire to the house.
Let me guess, he was angry and drunk.
He claimed to have woken up on the kitchen floor next to the bodies and then set fire to the house to cover it up, even though he had no memory of actually killing them.
And that's what actually happened?
His lawyers went with the defense of voluntary intoxication, with enough scientific experts to back it up.
So it's possible.
Studies on alcohol-related blackouts have shown that large quantities of alcohol hinder the brain's ability to transfer short-term memories into long-term memories. So it's possible after a night of heavy drinking to wake up the next morning with absolutely no memory of what happened.
But wouldn't something that severe stick in the memory the next morning?
Not necessarily. There have been lots of cases where the brain will block out a traumatic event,
And if that person is drunk but still capable of hurting someone, it's entirely possible that that person can wake up the next morning with little to no memory of the event. That's what I believe happened with this man in Washington, and it could also be what's happening with you, but of course on a much smaller scale, unless what you're blocking out is also the murder of 4 people.
No, just the occasional drinking too much and then punching my roommate in the face, or so he says. But I guess he's telling the truth then. Thanks.
Hi, this is Theresa from the psych department. The person you were asking all your blackout questions about? I think he just stopped by.